Hi and good afternoon. My name is Norfahimah binti Abdul Hamid. Today, I would like to present two factors in human resource practice of Belgium that influence my decision to perform my international assignment. My company has offered me an opportunity to develop my career overseas and increase my skill experience with perform my international assignment in Belgium. However, my superior gave me 1 month duration to make my mind in order to get well prepared and facing the challenges as an expatriate as well as new working environment. Therefore, I have made a research and analysis about Belgium upon two factors, which is contextual factor and institutional factors. The first factor is contextual factor, which is Belgium has a cultural diversity. It can be seen that Belgium has a multicultural society with a variety of nationalities that coexist in the country. This is because Belgium has become a permanent country for migrants, where most of the population are foreign workers or migrants from other countries. Therefore, it attracts foreign workers, especially originally from country that has a diversity cultural background like me, and it made me feel easy to adapt and comfortable with a various ethnicity that has a different culture in one country. Next is language. Other than their official language such as Dutch, German, and French, English has been used widely for spoken as foreign language that help to reduce a barrier communication for an expatriate. However, French and Dutch language play a significant role in Belgian business, so it will be challenging for me to communicate during a business if I do not have any basic or capabilities to speak Belgian main language. Other than that, Belgian culture quite different rather in Malaysia, where there are particularly high individualism. They more prefer to care of themselves rather than belonging in group, and during working, they more focus to the task and choose to have individual and private opinion. In Belgium also, they accept inequalities in power because their country apply lower power distance. This will be challenging for me that come from high power distance country, where I already accustomed understand that hierarchy is essential part of the society and all the decision will be made by highest level people. Meanwhile, in Belgium, decision in organization are often reached by asking the opinion from all the employees in the company. Second is a labor market in Belgium. In Belgium, their government really encouraged a foreign worker to work in their country, especially for those that has a skill and highly trained workers. This encouragement can be proven by a benefits that provided by government to expatriates that work in Belgium. First is a long duration of work permit, which is 3 years for the first instance. However, for the workers who had worked for 4 years continuously with a same employer will receive an unlimited duration of working permit. This advantage can be very beneficial for an expatriate, as the maximum period for common working permit is only 10 years, but this offer only for limited number of applicants that has proven for working 4 years in Belgium and use work permit be during that duration. Besides that, due to the demand of foreign workers from the outside European Union, government of Belgium had simplified the process of employed foreign workers with speed of the process for preparing working permit. Therefore, government has assigned 20 new staff and make a new rule where the employee does not need to stop working during a renewal permit period. And also, expatriates can apply their renewal of work permit only at the region that they are in, and the prolongation will be approved for the next duration. So it shows that it can help for me or my employer to save a time and a money to pay the travel fee to going back the home country during a renewal of work permit duration. Lastly is institutional factor, which is employment law. In Belgium, they have social media rules in working place where the employer has a right to restrict their employee to using the social media either during or after working hours. It depends on employer to determine what extent their employee can use social media for personal use at workplace. The reason of this law have been regulated because to protect the private and sensitive information about the company, and also they want to maintain the reputation of the company with avoid the employee to expressing the negative comments about their employers in a social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and more. For those the workers that have break the rules, it have a possibility that will be dismissed from the company. However, in my point of view, social media is very important, especially for expatriates to stay connected to their family and friends in their home country. And also, they want to find a new friend that shares same interests in new country. I also feel uncomfortable with these rules because my privacy has been disturbed with my employer, and my right as employee and as human has been restrained because I could not speak about what we feel and experience. In conclusion, my decision is to reject the company offer to accomplish international assignment in Belgium. It is because I feel anxious toward a new country that particularly individualistic, because to become independent by ourselves in abroad without get any help from the local people is very worrying for me. In addition, I do not have enough time for my preparation to learn a new language before going abroad, so it will be a high challenging for me to work in Belgium, which has a difficulty in communication and need to work by my own. I also feel distracted with Belgium employment law about restriction for the social media use at working place, as I can see company in Belgium is very cautious about their reputation until being a selfish towards their employee that do not have a right of freedom in their working place. Last but not least, the changes by Belgian government in order to encourage the foreign workers is quite attractive and advantage, especially for workers that want to stay a long time in Belgium because benefit to the employees. However, for me, it is not important matter because I'm not planning to stay for a long duration in abroad. That's all from me. Thank you.